Okay, so this is gonna be the story time on how I had to take my brother to court and I won my first lawsuit. Okay, so just for a little context, summertime 2024, I was trying to sell my second car. My brother had zero cars. I had two cars. So, like the good sister I am, I'm like, okay, you can just get my newest car, make the notes on it, and we'll be cool. Everybody win. You get a car, I get a car. Great. Little more context. My brother has a terrible track record financially. He had a Camaro that he let get repo, and he had a Charger he let get repo. He made the down payments, and then he paid one time on those cars, and he let them get repoed. So, off the bat, red flag. But I make him give me a down payment for the car, and then in June 2024, he gets the car. In April 2025, he tells me that he hit something in the car and that he's gonna get the bumper fixed. Okay, great. So months go on, he still doesn't get it fixed. And eventually he tells me that he's going to get a truck so he can transport his three, almost four kids at the time instead of getting an apartment for them. Well, you have reliable transportation, but you don't have an apartment or nowhere to keep your kids. Why would you get a vehicle? Y'all gonna sleep in a vehicle? Mind you, he needs a minivan, but for some reason he want to give him a Dodge Durango. That's what he does. He returns my car in October of 2025. Mind you, I've been blowing him up for like a week, like, where's my car? Where's my car? Where's my car? Like, I need my car. He brought the car back with an unfinished bumper, a cracked windshield, a flat tire, and a dead battery. So he's swearing that his phone is broke or messed up or something. As soon as I told him I was going to take legal action, all of a sudden he hit me up like, yo, I promise I'm gonna get everything fixed. I promise I'm not dodging you, this, that, and the third. Mind you, this is the end of October. So eventually he sends me $140 to use to fix the car. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Ask him for some more money for the car. He's like, I have other bills. That's all I had to send right now. And then he blocks me. So that's the end of October. Why in November he makes a post with some $600 grills in his mouth? So December 2nd, I go file a lawsuit. Don't hear nothing from him, not even when he gets served. So I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. You clearly don't want to handle this outside of court. So we can take it to court, take it to trial. So we get to court on Tuesday. I have all my evidence. I have a thick file folder, screenshots, pictures of the car, everything. Judge asks him, does he have any explanation as to why he doesn't owe me? He gets in there crying, talking about, oh, we ain't never had no issues before. You know, I had a lot going on. You know, I just had a baby in September. And you know, I got another one on the way. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all, I wish I could have recorded how the judge and the bailiff were looking at this man. The judge told him that she wasn't trying to hear none of that and that I don't deserve to have to pay for the car if he damaged it. So, cool. She rules in my favor and she gives him 10 days to reach out to me to make payment arrangements. She tells him to use his income taxes to pay me and just keep making payments until he's paid the full amount. Y'all, it's been 2 days. I ain't heard from this man at all. And I don't think I'm going to hear from him, which is fine because she said after 10 days, if I don't hear from him, we can just go back to court. Mind you, y'all, all this could have been avoided because he had full coverage insurance on the car. Instead of him letting the insurance fix it, he decided he wanted to fix it out of pocket. So he basically screwed himself over like several times throughout this whole process. But anyway, that's the story of how I won my first lawsuit, and I'm excited, ready for the next one.
Messy family, what are y'all thoughts when it comes to suing your relatives for stuff like this? Me personally, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I don't blame her. Like, why wouldn't you use your insurance to pay for this? This is not gonna hurt. Like, you want to come out of pocket thousands of dollars. First of all, I don't know what type of car y'all drive, but even like a basic car, if you mess the bumper up, that could cost you about a band, 1,500 or something like that. It's not cheap fixing bumpers. And the fact that he didn't want to go through his insurance company and wanted to drag it out, this is why you can't do shit for your family at the end of the day. This is why you can't look out for these type of people.
Yeah, if they already had a track record of not paying their car notes, I would not be giving them a car. No matter what situation they're in, if you're willing to burn and mess up your credit, I know you're willing to burn me. So the fact that he even thought he was just going to get away with this, the only thing you can do is go through the legal. Because as an older sibling, they're going to be like, they're not gonna do nothing about it. They're just gonna brush it under the rug. We're family. No way.
Yeah,
Way.
it's crazy because you got people in the comments talking about, "Oh, that's your brother," and you gotta look after like y'all family. This is silly. I should have handled that outside of court. But it's like if your brother's not trying to handle it, what other options do you get? I'm gonna take it to the point. I hope they start garnishing his checks or something. It's like family. This is what happens when you look out for family. But what are y'all thoughts when it comes to this story time, messy family? Have y'all ever had a situation like this where you did something for a family member, maybe loaned them something, and they never paid you back? How did you go about it? What did you do in this situation? And what are your thoughts when it comes to like her suing her brother? Shout out to her at the end of the day. And if y'all interested in following this creator, make sure y'all check out the description box below.